The views and opinions expressed here belong to the person saying them and do not necessarily reflect those of everyone involved. Basically, if someone says something wild, don't come after the rest of us. We're just as confused as you are. Oh, and just a heads up, sometimes a few colorful words slip out. You've been warned.
Your mom could have been deleting recordings.
You're
not doing anything. You're not making her watch Dodger or anything.
She had cataract surgery today.
Did you still make her watch?
Yeah. You can get days off for that. I'm joking. I didn't do that. I had to stop her. She's gonna watch him tomorrow. I had him yesterday. No, she offered to watch him yesterday because they do one eye at a time. They don't do them both in case they mess up. So they did the one eye a couple weeks ago, and so she watched him on Sunday so I could get some work done. And then this time she was going to watch him again yesterday, but Saturday was her and my stepdad's their anniversary, and she needed to go grocery shopping. She didn't want to do it on their anniversary. So she's like, she's going to go grocery shopping all day, or shopping, like grocery shopping and shopping the whole day, and then watch Dodger. And I'm like, I'll just watch. I can handle him. So I had a fighter to let me have my dog for a day.
Oh, well, happy belated anniversary, Dan's mom.
You recorded that part? That's the entrance I get? You did a live and I had a great entrance and I've been wanting to talk about my new chair I got.
I didn't tell you to be waiting in here. I said you could make your re-entrance and go, hey, everybody, I'm going to keep the live up, okay? Go ahead. I don't care if Dan says
no, just snip
really
it in. Snip my
stuff.
entrance in. Just snip my entrance in.
I'm not snipping. No. Go watch Dan's entrance on the live.
No,
please.
take it down. You don't have to. I don't want it. You don't have to put it up.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel real anymore. But I did. Huh?
He was choking Dodger.
I
Y'all
was
go check it out.
Good to that dog. Dog's lives like a king. I'm looking at him right now.
Like one of them been overthrown and assassinated, like Franz Ferdinand.
Whatever.
Reseller Leftovers Podcast, episode 87. I'm your host, unfortunately, Mike Deathpaw Picker. Beside me, we've got Philly Picker Joe. And then we're side by side to make it easier for old Four Eyes here to see both of us. and right below, in the usual place, Dan and the man.
Whatever.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Doing good, Mike. I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. I got a brand new chair. I keep telling you guys, and you guys don't want to ask any questions.
I haven't. I wanted the entrance to it. Let's hear about it.
I got a new chair.
Broadcast from a shelf.
Yeah, I actually don't really like this chair because it doesn't scoot up to my shelf good enough.
Did you test drive this chair before you bought it, or
no? I bought it on Amazon. You can't test drive stuff on Amazon.
Okay. You're gonna send it back?
Nah, I'm not gonna send it back. My brother put it together for me. It's got like the armrests are like way back. They're like so far back, it's like hard to get them so you could scoot up the chair. But anyway, I'll survive, I think. It's called the Big Whale.
Big whale chair?
Big whale.
It's a big whale. It's for big boys.
Oh.
It is the seat on it is so big. It's so awesome.
Until you trip and fall in the water bowl, and it's called the flounder.
You should have went to Staples and test drove it. Give it a test ride before you.
Do they have the big wheels there?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Can I look it up?
I really like needed to.
What is really move from a chair company? We're gonna call this.
That's my brother's putting it together. I didn't even pay attention to the name. I was looking for a nice chair, a desk chair that could hold a big guy, and the price.
Like I was looking for the one with 5 stars, but they were sold out of the lard ass.
The last one blew the shocks on that sucker. So it was like I was sitting and then my legs would fall asleep. You guys, I already have bad legs and feet and stuff. So like it made it 10 times worse.
We heard once or twice about your feet.
It made it 10 times worse. But like, so I got the chair I didn't put it together. Brother put the chair together, and I got it, and then I haven't been able to get on here to like see how I want to position my camera so I'm comfortable right now. So I have to mess with because my computer's messed up. So it's still updating. I should have just tried this computer from the beginning.
Is it called the Blue Whale or the Big Whale?
Oh yeah, Blue Whale probably.
Oh, okay.
Did I say Big Whale?
You said Big Whale.
Oh well, whatever. What are you gonna do? You know,
This one has. No, there it is.
I think chairs have ratings. Don't they have ratings?
I didn't look at that,
No.
Joe. I told you I looked at price, Joe. I told you I'm trying to make
What?
it.
I mean,
I need a microphone. I need a camera. I need a windshield in my car. Remember, I broke my windshield last year, and I kept on like when I went to the 127 sale. I like got new windshield wipers, and I went to change them, and I took one out, and then I like slapped it down on my windshield. And it cracked it like the day before I was leaving, and then I came home and I never messed with it. And then like a couple months later, my stepdad or my brother told me like your insurance will cover that. So I'm like, oh, so I go to my insurance, and like they just would never do anything. They kept on like calling me, and they're like, we need more information. What do you mean you need more information? So I just left it. Long story, fast track to like a month ago. Like I get a letter in the mail from my car insurance. I was using Geico. They canceled my car insurance like June 2nd, and I found out like June 9th. I was driving around for like 7 days without insurance, like just cruising along. So anyway,
why did they cancel you? Because you put.
I don't know. I don't know why they canceled. So I think I figured it out now. Is that so? I used my credit card to pay my insurance, and then to get the points, and then my credit card expired, and I didn't realize that it was expired. I think that's why. That's the only thing I can think of.
I did that before with an Easy Pass. I had my Easy Pass hooked up to my debit card, and my debit card expired. And I forget where I was driving, either North or South Carolina for something. And the whole way down and the whole way up, I got all these toll violations, from because my card was expired. So then I had to call each individual one. It's not like you can call just Easy Pass, the one Easy Pass, and take care of it.
Oh, you have to do every state.
Each state has an Easy Pass that you have to call them individually and try to get it hooked back up and try to get that, because like an $8 toll or something, or $6 toll was like $92 by the time I got everything.
I had that happen one time also. What I mean by that is my wife forgot to pay, and then it rolled around.
I knew you were going to blame somebody.
Well, I mean, it's not that I could do it, but I don't check the mail.
Oh, okay.
It worked out for me.
Sorry, Sam.
They sent me the letter when they canceled. They said because June is my whenever my premium whatever
renewal period.
Yeah, my renewal. They sent me a thing and said I owed $72. And then like you can't. So I tried to go online and just pay it. And they wouldn't let me pay online, and I was like, I ain't messing with them. So I just went over to Progressive and then put it on I was paying $140 a month for my car insurance, and then I went over to Progressive, and I'm paying $54 now. So I saved money.
$54 a month for car insurance?
Yeah.
Do you have like the bare minimum? Like, are you?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I went through step by step because so.
Do you have liability or full coverage?
I think full coverage. I think.
You think you should try? You should know this.
Well, how do I know?
No, it's fine. Dan has never lost his cool while on the road. He doesn't.
Well, no. So, like, I had my old car. I used to be with Progressive, and then I switched to Geico. And when I switched to Geico, I had my old car, and I put in what I needed, and I hit a deer going to work. Wow. And my car was in the shop for like a month, and I didn't have renter's insurance on my car. I didn't click it. I didn't click that part of it. So I'm scared all the time that I never have enough. I don't have the right insurance. This time I went through with I called my mom. She forwarded me to my stepdad, And I went through my stuff, and he said I'm good. I mean, I don't know if we want to talk about that on the reselling podcast, but
Well, speaking of the blue well and the lard ass, I may have the lard ass. I don't know. It has my chair. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It has heat and massage in it, so you can be like,
I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
I can't afford that.
It's nice, dude. Check it out.
I'm sitting on 2 milk crates over here, and you got a thing that massages you. Okay.
I don't use it.
You look like you got a nice chair, Joe.
Milk crates.
Yeah,
Just
right.
it's just for show. It's just the back.
Yeah, he found that on the side of the road.
I'm
Bolted
gonna put
it
my
on.
old chair on the side of the road. It
You
was.
found,
Huh?
you found it or put it there?
No, I put it there. No, I bought it with my
Christmas money.
No. What did I buy it with?
Do you
Probably
get
my separate-
Christmas money? You still get Easter baskets, Dan?
I never got Easter baskets. I never got Easter baskets. Well, yeah, I did when I was a kid. No.
Are you drinking a milkshake?
Yeah, I don't
A
hear any
malt?
ice. A malt?
Yeah, chocolate malt.
What's the difference between a milkshake and a malt? Do you know?
No.
It has malted milk in it.
Malted milk? What is that?
Yeah,
What is
malted like malted cream or cream powdered
I
milk.
think he's making this up.
It doesn't sound real.
Yeah.
Hold on, folks. Y'all talk about something that's more interesting. I
I
guess.
honestly thought you were recording from your garage because I didn't realize that.
Exactly what I said.
Is that what you?
live.
Is that?
No,
Is
I
this
brought-
like a?
look and check it out, Dan. I got the Dibdit set up here.
I'm sure his wife is so happy that he's got all these shelving units up in the room. I'm sure she.
This is all inside. This
Is
is
this-
in my room
Is
upstairs.
this a set?
Now,
Are
you
you
did come
is
up
this-
here and go, you really cleaned it up and then made it look worse. That's great. Why don't you move that over there? I was like, well, because I want to go to Sam to get the little workbench because I've got a table over here that I use listing in the closet. But I want to have a workbench over here so I can have those tubs set up behind it or on this table. And it makes it way easier because I went out to the garage and I've been doing shows because it's super hot out there, like super hot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Imagine how. Oh, you're in. Florida. Texas, it's hot. You think it's hotter in Texas than Florida?
He's right on the border of Texas and Florida.
yeah, dude, right on the line. Is that like kind of on the combination, dude?
Oh. Wait, Florida touches Texas?
No, not at all. We're just pointing out the fact.
I gotta
that
see a map.
Oh my God! Look, a little bit of Alabama, a little bit of Mississippi, a lot of Louisiana.
Yeah, wait. There's Louisiana, right?
No,
This is a reselling podcast.
Florida, Alabama.
Yeah, you're not even
Mississippi.
close to. It's not even close. Why do I have to
Gotcha.
look up? Why do I have to look this up? You gotta go through Alabama, Mississippi, and
We're
Louisiana.
asking the same thing, Dan. Why does Dan have?
Wait,
to
I
look
guess
up
if
the
you
basic map of
think
geography?
underneath the Gulf of America, you could probably Florida touches Texas, right?
That's right.
This all stemmed from asking you about a milkshake. That's how we got on. That's how we got on the
Get a malt.
where Texas was on the map.
You wish
Like-
if you did that, you could like get on for something on reselling.
Hey, at least I live near the Gulf of America versus the soon-to-be communist China of New York City. Okay, so good luck, people. Feel free, come and move down. Leave your shit and your views at home.
It's too
and
humid
come-
down
come
in
to
Florida.
and have
I would
some
die.
hang out with us.
It's too humid in Florida.
That would be good, Dan. You could lose some weight. It's helped me out. I
That's
lost weight.
rude. Why would you say that to me? Why? It's because I have a big whale
That
chair.
was quite rude. That was quite rude.
No, I've lost weight living here. Come on down, Dan. That's rude.
Well, you take walks on the beach all the time. Dan, you taking walks on the beach?
I can't
Actually,
walk
I'm
him. I
walking on the
walked.
beach.
I walked.
Yeah,
I
walk on
walked
the
Dodger
beach
the
like
last 2
3
days.
weeks.
I got to walk him tomorrow too.
Well, hopefully.
Somebody suggested you walk Dodger around your backyard. Like what?
I do walk him because he did. I last week we were talking about I grilled yesterday on the grill, and I don't.
What'd you make?
I made chicken. So I was making I made a I don't know what you call it. I guess like a burrito, just like a chipotle bowl. But I was like marinating chicken all day, and then at the end when I was like trying to figure out how I was going to cook it, I was like I've done so much work. Like I made guacamole, and I made like cilantro lime rice, and I was like I've done all this work. Like I don't know what to do with this. How to cook this chicken. I think the best thing to do is probably needs to get grilled. It's the best. So like I had to suck it up and grill it. But so when I was outside grilling, I let Dodger on the deck with me. He sat on the deck with me while I grilled for a few seconds. I don't trust him. He takes off, so I keep him on his leash. But he's free yesterday.
That's good. So a milkshake is a blend of milk and ice cream, while a malt is a milkshake with the addition of malted milk powder.
Like protein powder?
No, malted milk powder.
Wait, I wonder if what happens if you use protein powder?
Well, then it wouldn't be a malt, Dan.
How do you know?
Because you have to have malted milk powder. The malted milk powder.
What the heck is malted milk, though?
Shut up. The malted milk
sounds
powder
like a scam.
I'm trying. Look, okay, here. You can make fun of me here. The malted milk powder adds a distinctive, toasty, and slightly nutty flavor.
Now we know why you like it.
Yeah, that's why you wanted it. Whatever. Wait, where'd you get the malt? Where'd you get the malt at? It's like Whataburger.
Whataburger, baby. Whataburger.
I don't have Whataburger here.
No.
All right.
Look at that. No ice, no sound like that. Just.
I had sweet tea.
Where'd you get sweet tea from?
I made it. I don't have, I had to buy a new chair. But I couldn't take it anymore. My other chair was just so bad.
Is it sun brewed?
No, it's just regular. I just brewed it on the stove. I should sun brew. I don't have a thing. I have to buy a new thing. Maybe I should go garage selling and look for one of those. How much those things cost? Like $1?
What, a garage sale?
You probably wouldn't find one at a garage sale.
Like a sun brewed tea pitcher?
Yeah, I don't have one of those. I don't need one of those. It takes up too much space.
Can you just do it in a jar?
What kind of jar?
Like a big pickle jar?
I don't have a big pickle jar.
Well, go get pickles and
then I got to eat all the pickles. That's a lot of sodium, Joe.
Oh, I love
pickles. I already have inflammation problems. You want me to get more?
No, Dan.
Good for you.
Huh?
I think pickles are good for you.
They are good for you, but within reason. They have a lot of salt in them. You'll start swelling up. I already swell up.
Everything has a lot of salt in it, Dan.
Yeah, it does. It does. Sweet tea has a lot of sugar in it. I don't know.
I do like sweet tea, though.
Huh?
I do like sweet tea.
That's pretty good. Yeah. I miss McDonald's sweet tea. They used to, because it used to be $1. I don't know if they have it anymore. I'm not paying more than $1. It used to be really good. I used to get it all the time.
Is that your limit? Is that your limit?
What, $1?
Yeah.
It's tough to pay like $3 for sweet tea when you can make sweet tea, so I just make it. Right? I don't know. I don't buy. Well, I do. I should say.
My grandma used to make. Mimi. She used to make Mimi sweet tea. And Pop made the tea, but we gave Mimi the credit for it. But Pop doesn't make it anymore because he buys that shitty ass Tito's. Is that right? Tito's?
Yeah.
No. Is it Tito's? Whatever they sell it.
Tito's. I don't remember.
Tito's vodka? Or
one of those. Oh, yeah, it's Tito's vodka. Mio's?
No.
I'm gonna look it up now.
I think it is Tito's. I think you're allowed to have Tito's sweet tea and Tito's vodka.
You think so? I don't know.
This is a reselling podcast, right, guys?
Milo's. It's Milo's.
No. This one. Milo's.
What did I say?
What is the Milos? Jesus.
It could be Milos, right?
We ain't Greek, dude. There ain't no Milo.
It went from Tito's to Milos. And it
Yeah. Milo, hold on. I gotta slurp the shit out of my thing real quick.
What'd you guys say?
What?
What's he gotta do?
It's disturbing watching him drink a milk.
Hey, why he's drinking all that? Why he's drinking that on mute? Joe, what happened with your what happened with that what did you sell last week that went to Indianapolis?
Don't get me started with that. That was a whole other thing.
Really?
So we found out what it was. Y'all did read the comments and everything, right?
I read some. Yes, I mean
that specific day, the post office did what they did before. They duplicated all the tracking numbers on like old packages, and shit got sent everywhere. Wrong, like it happened to everybody.
Yeah, and I lost my case with eBay. So
what?
Wait, so it's gone?
Yep, I lost my money, and I don't have the product.
What?
Yep,
because they provided a duplicate.
They said they couldn't verify through the tracking that it was delivered 100%.
Well, it wasn't delivered to the correct place.
So I lost it, and I put a track my pack or not track. Try and locate my package with the post office. So I put that in there, and then I put if the package found, return back to me, right?
Yeah.
So it would come back to my address, not be continued to. And I got an email back from the post office saying that the package was delivered at the correct address. But it's still, if you check the tracking, it still says where did it go to Indiana or
Indianapolis. Okay, I don't understand. How did this all get resolved so fast, too?
Because he opened up a whatchamacallit.
Yeah, but you still have time. There should be. You said you had sold it. You shipped it on Monday, right? Monday.
He immediately opened up when it said item was delivered. He said he went to his post box and he had like junk mail in there. That was the only thing in there was junk mail. Not that he immediately opened up a case saying that he didn't receive his package because it showed delivery on eBay.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then you know how you put eBay puts it says
you get choked up, Joe?
No, it says either that you contact the buyer, refund them, or give us the tracking information. So I put the same tracking information that I had from that product back in there where it shows delivered. So I was under the assumption that once eBay looked at it and saw that it was delivered, they would
close it
in my favor. They didn't. They closed it because they couldn't verify that the package was actually delivered.
Oh, wow. Was the guy nice at all? Do you think he got it? And then he's not. He's just.
No, he wasn't nice.
No, went to a different city, Dan.
No. But no,
I don't know if he received it or not. I mean, maybe it did go to another city. Maybe it did. I don't know. But it said that the post office said it was delivered, and they're not locating my package.
To the wrong city. It was delivered to the wrong city.
No, right city, wrong state.
Huh?
Right city, wrong state.
Wasn't it Indianapolis, Indiana?
Oh, no.
It was going to Florida.
It was going to Florida.
Yeah.
It went to Indiana.
Yeah, now my Rod. Remember we were talking about the mafia? Rod needs to go out there, handle your business.
Well, someone needs to.
Joe, I thought we were going to have some good news there, man.
No good news.
Oh, what a crock of shit. Dude, I don't know.
And I'm done selling sunglasses anyway, because then I got a neutral feedback on another pair of sunglasses that I sold.
For what?
It was a pair of Oakleys that I sold, and the guy left me a neutral feedback because he said the lenses were not authentic.
Is that weirdo that sent you that long message?
No, that was the weirdo that opened up the case on me.
Yeah, where Dan just automatically block him.
Yeah, I blocked the guy this weekend. He's kept on bugging me about. I don't like when people ask me
questions.
They asked me how the shirt smelled.
What'd you say?
I blocked.
Did you say like me?
Why don't you respond? Are you trying to sell this shit? Or
I am, but I'm not. I don't want to sell it to some guy that's going to start crap with me. What do you mean? How does it
Crap,
smell?
he asked the question. How does it have a smoke smell?
No, he didn't ask. He asked how did it smell.
Okay.
I don't
like it was freshly laundered, like mothballs, like cigarettes.
But I don't know how it
say,
smells.
Huh?
I don't know how it smells.
Why don't you go down there and sniff it?
I'm not gonna go pull it out, rip it out of the bag to smell it to tell the guy who's probably not gonna buy it. Then he's gonna go, "What's your lowest?" Actually, ask any rips, stains, tears. How does it smell?
Okay.
You can see the pictures.
All right. So that would be your response. Sir, I've taken detailed photographs of every part
But
of
how
the
does it
shirt.
smell? I'm not
I
gonna
would
go
go to-
pull. I'm not pulling a thing out to smell.
I mean, how much was the shirt?
Did you wash it?
Yeah, it's clean. It doesn't stink.
Okay, so you should have said it
Then
smells.
that would be the answer.
It smells like.
I don't want to mess with him because he's
Sir,
gonna start
I
crap.
launder all of my clothes.
The other person
before-
asked me how long, how many times it's been worn. I don't know.
Yeah, you can explain that too, and be like, I acquired this via secondhand store.
Yeah,
I'm not the
that.
original
I ignored
owner.
that one. But if they respond to me again, I'll probably block them.
My God.
Hey, I got a new chair. I sold some stuff.
So you
Hey,
treated
so
yourself.
I didn't sell anything. I'm just kidding. I listed media and like boom, 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 like stuff started going. Like 4 things in one day. I hadn't had 4 orders in one day in a long time.
Now he's
Really?
just bragging, everybody. He's bragging.
No.
He's a bragger.
How much
Now-
you been listing?
I have it in the last 3 or 4 days. I kind of took the weekend off to spend time with my wife. I didn't list anything. I mean, I
You should
have
get some.
all
You
this
could get some drafts going, and then you can make them live on the weekend. You don't have to take that. I didn't list
Yeah,
today. I haven't listed
Yeah.
today.
Well,
Do
what I
you
started to
schedule
do
your
is, like,
listings, Dan?
Do I
like,
schedule them? No.
Oh.
I don't schedule.
I haven't listed today. I'm going to list after we record. But I just go in there, I take 10 items, and I go over to my desk and I take photos. I take photos of all those 10 items, and then I batch them on Photo Room, and then I remove the background, and then I just go through and sort through whatever it is. What is that? 629. That's
That was yesterday. I listed 9 yesterday, and that was I listed 9 days in a row, and I messed it up today. I had my record was 20 days.
Let's go back to the part above it. What was it? What was the part above it?
Oh, that's the how much I list. Sorry, this is a new camera. That's the month, and then that's bi-weekly. How many items I list, and for
58
the total.
items for $1,266.
Yeah, and then 63 for 14, and then man, this is like backwards on here. Does it look backwards to you guys?
No.
No, we can read it.
Got like one of these weird, and then 53 for 11, 41, and then 57 for 11. I was trying to hit 70, and I couldn't do it for the week. I couldn't do it. I didn't have enough. I didn't list today. I cleaned a few pairs of shoes, and then I have a few shirts that I can list. A couple need to get washed tomorrow, and then I'll list them tomorrow. But I have to go source. I don't have anything. I have some junk that I could probably list that I don't want to list, and that's kind of towards the end of I was kind of at home at the end of last week, and that's how I ended up with like kind of it was getting low listings because I wasn't selling. I wasn't listing stuff I really wanted to list. What is that?
He loves holding that blurry camera. I mean, that blurry.
I do. I don't know. It pisses me off, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Get in
Halloween 3 laser disc.
So I did
$20.
Huh?
How much? $20?
No. I have it listed for $149.94.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Yeah. Halloween. The next closest one is $200 free shipping in South Korea. Good luck with that getting out of the regime. But
North Korea, right? Which one's the Korea?
North
Korea. North Korea's a bad one. South Korea, they can ship it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
North Korea
know.
have eBay? You think North Korea has eBay? You think it's an untapped market?
Oh, I think they get tapped on the regular, okay. But as far as like eBay, all right. So here's the issue. I have it listed at $149. Somebody sent me $100 offer, and I'm like, that's less than 30%. Like, kiss my butt, because the next closest is 200. Sold comps.
Do you block them?
100 plus shipping. Another one sold for 180 plus shipping. Another one sold for 150 plus shipping. And then the most recent one sold for $24.99 because they're stupid. I don't know why they would list that for $25 when every other one has sold for over 100. So I listed mine at 150.
The $100 offer?
Yeah, $100 offer. And the thing is not in that great a condition. Like the
you're gonna talk yourself into taking it.
Hold on. Oh shoot.
Don't you want to sell stuff? Just sell it.
I could have just got it right here.
How does it smell?
Like old person? Like a storage shed. All right, so look, I mean, you can see over here, like how I got the little, and then down here, like it's not great.
Does that stuff matter when it comes to laser discs?
Oh, I think the disc, obviously, the disc condition is more important. But hold on. I think the disc condition is more important. But anybody that wants to display it, they may want to display it. Then it's probably important. But then this is all while we're recording. And freaking, I get a thing that says, I get another notification, offer retracted.
Oh.
And then they bumped it up to 125 on their own.
Take it.
You take it?
What are you going to squeeze another $15 out of them? Are they sell? Yeah, look them up. See if they sell.
No, I don't care.
No, I'm just saying. Sometimes I do that. If I get an offer, I'll look to see if they sell. Because if the offer I send back, if my counter offer they don't take, a couple of days I'll go back and I'll find something in their store and be like, oh, I meant to accept that.
Yeah, I accepted it. I wanted to just celebrate with y'all.
Wow.
Congratulations.
$125.
That's nice. I don't think I have 4 sales today. I don't think they added up to $125.
I didn't have a sale yesterday or today.
Yeah, I hadn't sold anything since the other day when I was listing all that stuff. The media stuff that sold.
15.
I say media. Ah, dang. The buyer already paid. I guess it was set for auto pay if they accept the offer. I just went on there. It says buyer paid.
That's nice.
Blank cassettes. I sold a lot of 12 of them, like Fuji. It was a mixture of type 1, type 2, like 60-minute, 90-minute tapes. Those sold for $35. Nice. And then I had 2 8mm camcorder tapes that sold for $10.
Really?
And then Tarzan Collection Volume 2. I have one that's sealed and one that was used, pre-owned. And the pre-owned sold for $25, and then Matt Helm brand new sold for $25. So, like, I mean, that's a pretty good day. Like $90 on 4 items that you listed. I was like, all right, too easy. Like media, like Joe has a good idea. Like media is where it's at. Pretty easy. That's why I did that. That's why I did the $10. I was already doing the 8mm tapes, and I was like, nobody would want this on Dibbed. And then I had like a leftover mix slot or some stuff, and I ran it on Dibbed, and I think I sold them all for like $6-7, something like that. And it was a bunch of like TDK and some Sony blank stuff, like stuff that would sell for like, I don't know, $5 to $10.
Yeah.
About buy $5 plus shipping, something like that, where it sell for like $10. The good stuff. So I think the value of the whole thing was like maybe $20-25. But because it was such a mixed lot, I just figured I'll run it on Dibdit and make a couple bucks.
I run into my the guy that I buy all the car emblems from at the flea market. The guy works at the body shop.
Mm-hmm.
I got like 80 emblems, car emblems, and I listed like 25 of them. But I listed them all at one time, all on the same day. So 25 of them. Yes, they're easy to list too. They have the parts number right on the back of them.
You guys sell them on Dibdit?
No, nobody wants a Ford Fiesta car emblem.
You can find out. Maybe they should have Dibdit Motors.
Oh,
Mike,
sell cars on there.
Dibdit Motors.
Kevin, if you're in the shower, pause it and write this down.
Kevin's in the think tank.
Yeah. What a wasted effort. He wasn't even in the shower when he was watching me in the shower. I was just, my gosh.
Were you hoping to shower together? Is that what you were?
Yeah, of course. Okay. I was even talking to his Winky. He said that. I was like, hi, Commonwealth. Yes. I mean, at least the people
snip that part out. You can't say that.
I kept it in last week. Why not? Do you even watch the episode, Dan? No. You didn't even see me naked.
I did watch that part because I was answering comments and everyone said that they liked the beginning, so I watched the beginning. I don't listen. I should. I used to listen back all the time, but like there's so many other things I listen to now too. So I live in the moment right now.
You gotta watch that stuff at 2x and then give a little thumbs up. You know,
I do thumbs up.
Help your channel, Dan.
What are you talking about? I had thumbs up and when you put it on Instagram, I go and I get the video, I share it, and then I thumbs up it, and then I don't know, maybe I should listen. I just don't like. There's so many other podcasts I'm listening to also.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Oh well, we want to give a big shout out and thanks to everybody out there that actually watches this, unlike Dan.
Do you watch it?
Thanks.
Yes, Dan.
Joe, do you watch?
Yes.
Do you really? You do not.
Yeah.
You guys are making me feel bad. I used to all the time.
I mean,
God. All right. I'll figure out how I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Yeah, it's the last time you could play it.
That's right.
Well, actually, I don't think you could play it because it's going to be past. It's going to be July.
Yeah, it's already July.
July 4th. When is it coming out?
July 2nd.
Yeah, it'll be July 2nd.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. You know.
Yeah.
Wait,
no. 4th of July is canceled this year. You didn't get a word of it. This is no slave day or whatever. No king. No King's Day, part 2.
Oh my God. I didn't say that.
No, hold on. Let me shut this off real quick.
That's what everybody's celebrating because
I didn't celebrate. I was working.
No, everybody will be celebrating.
Oh, I don't know. I'm doing it on Wednesday. I'm doing a cookout. So today, when this comes out, I'm going to my mom's for a cookout. So Friday, I'll probably be working, which I have to check. They're probably closed. There might be a sale at Goodwill. I don't know. I'm gonna be stuck. That's why I was like, I need. So I should say I did list some cards today on my eBay account. So I did actually list, but I didn't list. If that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense, Joe?
It makes sense, yes.
Because a couple good ones, a couple bad ones. I got all these cards. I didn't do any live sales last week, and I'm not doing live sales this week either.
We know you haven't been on Dibdit in a while. We did talk about that backstage before you showed up.
Did you really?
Yeah. How you went around?
I know. I feel bad. Rod, picking and punching Rod. He called me. He called me today to check in on me, see if I was still doing shows.
Yeah. Archie even did a show last week, and you didn't come by and see him.
Yeah. So Mike did a show like a couple days in a row, but I'm not home. I was out.
Wow. Okay.
That's what. Okay, that's the one. That's why
Right.
I have a hard time with. That's why I used to flip out with YouTube lives. It's easier just not to go to them because I always feel guilty because like they're on late or they're on when I'm doing stuff or I'm trying to list, but I'm trying to watch I'm trying to watch a YouTube live and then I'm trying to interact so people know I'm there so they don't think I'm just not showing around. So then I felt guilty and I just stopped. That's why I like podcasts. And then I'm doing live sales. And then live sales, everyone's like, oh, you got to be around. You got to be around. You've been around. So then I'm around all the time. And then I'm not doing anything because I'm watching lives all the time. I'm not doing any work. And then what do you want me to do, Joe?
Did Mike check out again? He's done again?
Yeah, he's too busy doing whatever he's doing.
I'm updating the banner. But we already got like a regular comment from our live just half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago. Yep. Said, I'm not a reseller, but enjoy your podcast on YouTube. Lordy, Mike can get sassy now and then, but gotta love him. Dan is adorable. Joe rounds it out and is just a good man. I found you guys through watching ADH Dave, American Arbitrage Carry, and their podcast, Trash to Cash. I love how they don't mention Kevin. Love to all from Floyd's Knobs, Indiana. Like, what the hell kind of city?
Indiana.
Floyd's Knobs, Indiana.
I don't know. That must be down south.
Is that by you, Dan?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. I'm gonna guess down south. Look it up. Tell me. Let me know if I'm right.
No, you need help with geography anyway. Why don't you look it up, Dan?
I don't.
In there. Oh, but that was Linda Hustler.
Why did I put I got my phone inside a pair of shoes that are not mine. That's so weird. I had my phone inside these shoes. We need to. Oh,
how do they smell? How do they smell?
I do sniff shoes.
Do you really?
At the bins, because sometimes it stinks at the bins. I don't know if it's the shoes. I was at the bins last week.
Do people see you do that?
Yeah, probably weird. I was at the bins last week, and there was a pair of like Under Armour jogger pants. They were not like sweatpants. They were like kind of, I guess, like khakis. So they're like something you don't see a lot of. So I was like super excited, but they stunk. I could smell coming from it, like from that bin. So I sniffed them and then I threw them back there. I was like, I'm not putting these in my car because then they're gonna stink my car. They're gonna stink my bag. And
I got to call Dave. Give me a minute, okay? Y'all be quiet.
Wait, are you gonna put
Trash Cash is no longer a member.
Yeah.
So you're too busy listening to ours.
I heard Dave talking about it, but after he said that, they were still a member. Now they are no longer a member. So I think he's doing it just to save money across the board. He'd be like, something happened.
Like, call him out on it.
Here we go. Going to do.
Why are you going to call him on the phone?
Yeah. No, I'm going to call him on the phone. That's what it means. Call him out. Hey, quick question.
I don't have anything to do with this.
I'm reviewing this.
You have to tell them that you're recording them.
This thing about
you have to announce it,
Mike. Dave. Shut up, Dan. Shut up. They understand. Hey, you said that y'all had an issue with a bank account and the subscriptions got canceled. And I checked, and y'all were still subscribed. And now y'all are not subscribed.
When's their date they get charged?
What are you talking about?
This is great content, Joe. Can't hear him.
I should have earned it last week with the grilled cheese.
Hit the speaker button.
You got to win Dave back.
We can't hear it.
Change, Mike. It just took a while for the month to run out.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay. I thought it was an immediate thing, like with subscription.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you just gotta remember how long it took me to subscribe the first time because of my motivation level. It's still low, so you gotta get that to motivate me to
we can't hear anything. Can you hear that, Joe?
No.
You got to motivate him to put his card information in to get Dan.
I'm watching
I thought you had to demotivate him.
We record Trash to Cash.
Oh,
I've been
they're recording Trash to Cash tonight, and he's watching this live before.
What the heck? He's live? What the crap is this?
You hear? Can you hear, Dave?
But it's like cutting in and out.
Your mic.
You're gonna have to snip this part out.
No, I want you to enhance it.
Enhance it.
Yeah.
Enhance it.
We'll have like this dancing, like we'll have a shiny red ball, like bouncing across the screen. DibDcards.com. Bye, Dave.
Is that what he said?
I'm glad I
Cards?
didn't flash it when they had his number up here.
Did you see that? It says Dividend Cards. They have, if you join that, they're giving away a football optic box when they get to 2,000 followers.
Oh, really?
I'm a follower already. I think.
If you're already a follower, you're already entered. But if you're not, Mike, are you a follower
Of Dibdit Cards?
Yeah,
Probably not.
Yeah, are you?
Yes, Dan.
Okay, then you're entered already. But if anyone else isn't, then you could be entered.
All right, there you go, folks. DibDitCards.com. Make sure you go enter, follow to enter, and get put in the drawing. What?
And guess what else? You know who's going to be on Dividend Cards next week? Or the
Hey,
16th?
what, Dan?
The 16th.
Dan,
The 16th.
Dan,
Yes.
has it been talked about?
I got the okay to say it.
You did? Are you sure?
I had to verify. Trust but verify.
He was talking to.
I told you I was talking to Rod.
You got the okay?
Yeah.
You got the okay? Go ahead.
You're not the only person that knows people who did the cards, Mike.
Dan, I'm not saying that. I don't know if they've announced anything.
No, because I said I would.
Well, let's announce it here.
Yeah. You ever?
Maybe
they probably talked about it on Trash to Cash.
Well, I don't know if it's Trash Cash, but Rod said he's going to say something on Tuesday, and we come out Wednesday. So he's like, you can say it if you want.
I should just immediately upload this.
Let's release it now.
Wait, then I'm not going to say it.
Well, then, all right, we'll release
Do
it.
it, chicken shit. Do it.
Well, everyone already knows.
Breaking news right now, Monday night. You want to do it? You want to do it?
Live?
You want to undercut them? You want to jump the gun?
No, I don't want them to be.
Will this motivate Dave to put his card back in or not?
No, let's do it. It'll teach Rod not to tell you stuff. Let's do it, Dan.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. You say it then.
Say it, Dan.
No, because I don't want you to put this out then.
Oh,
fine. I'll say
right, I could say
you say it, Joe. Do you know, Joe?
No.
Go ahead, Dan.
You're not going to put this out? I don't know if I can trust him. Can I trust him, Joe?
I don't know. He did read your private text message a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I know.
Be like, Dodger licked me in my happy place.
Stop saying weird stuff about my dog, man.
I didn't read that one.
How do you not like Dodger?
I love Dodger.
Does Dodger like fireworks?
He doesn't care about them.
Okay.
That dog.
I don't know. I only know that he likes peanut butter.
Oh,
he does like peanut butter.
So are we just going to leave everybody on a cliffhanger?
Go ahead, man.
Well, they already know if this comes out on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, so they already know. But I don't know. Are you going to tell me?
I'll tell you later. I don't want Mike to spill the blame.
Dan, come on. It's fine. It's fine. So what? They find out. Well, we release this on Monday. People watch it.
But why would you release it on Monday? It messes up our Wednesday.
I don't know. I'll go live and reiterate. I'll tell Rod and
we already know, so you could have already done it.
Turn it into a short.
Be like, suck it. We beat y'all to the news. We dropped the bombs around here. No, go ahead, Dan. We're coming out on Wednesday. I'm just kidding with you. Go ahead.
Is it the 16th? I think it's the 16th. Is that a Wednesday?
Oh my God! You don't even. Welcome to CNN, folks, where facts don't matter. Go ahead, Dan.
I had nothing to do with CNN. That's the fake news, right?
Inside
and they're the worst. They're the worst.
Da-da-da.
Oh yeah, it's the 16th. They're gonna have Rod's doing a co-stream with Gary V, with V Friends.
Wow.
What?
How'd they get that?
I didn't know that.
What were you going to say, Mike?
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Dude, no, I had no idea. What?
What were you gonna say? I thought you knew.
Donald Trump.
Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go.
I think.
Go ahead, Dan. Talk about it. What is he doing? You doing a co-stream? What are they doing?
I don't know. Some of the V friends, I think. I don't know.
What?
You had all this information. You don't know much.
What do you mean? Kevin Gary V on. What else are we supposed to know? I asked him, what are you doing? Are you doing everything or are you doing V friends? He says V friends. I said, okay.
They're doing V friends. Is it a 1 box, 2 boxes, a case?
I don't know.
Rod has a problem. Rod buys cases, so it could be a case. Just say it's a case that Gary V gave to him.
He gave him a case?
We don't know. Just say that.
I'm not going to say that.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. I'm not going to be a liar. Well, I guess I could be lying about that too. When I asked Rod, it's like I got because I do a show
it's not
with
called
Keith.
Lying anymore, Dan. It's called misinformation.
Oh well, I don't want to spread misinformation. There's too many other people that do that.
With all this talk about Dibdit cards and all that, let's not forget about shopcommons.net.
Yeah, I was telling a Big Thrift Philly Dan he needs to be over on Shop Commons yesterday.
Oh.
He was telling he had a bunch of. He said he has a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, it sounds like you got a lot of stuff for Shop Commons.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, it's a good idea.
I'm doing a show. Yesterday I took 10 12 by 12 by 12 boxes, and I just filled them with clothes. I got 1 box that got nothing but Harley in it. I've got 1 box that got nothing but jeans in it, and I mean, I'm talking like some good jeans.
Were you putting that on Shop Commons?
Yeah, I'm going to do it on Shop Commons. Going to run a
live sale or on a static?
Live.
When's this?
Are you going to sell the whole boxes?
Yeah, I'm going to sell the whole box on little lots. I got one that's like a summer thing. It's got some of my wife's stuff like shorts in it and denim shorts and like Simply Southern and Southern Marsh and
any like summer dresses.
No, I've got one that's like vintage.
Any
like
size.
60s and 70s, dude. I got one that's got like bell bottoms in it and a bunch of like.
Are they bell bottoms or flare?
They're bell bottoms.
Oh, okay.
Are they size 10 women's shoes in there by chance? I know a guy.
I need to look for some.
I got a pair of size 10 men's shoes.
Oh, they're too big.
I know. I almost want to try them on. Look at those.
I'm sorry. Why, this is not going to work.
Crocs?
Are
they Crocs?
Yeah, they're Crocs, man.
God. You just burn them.
What do you mean? Those are, look how sweet those look.
Yo, leave them in the sun. They'll shrink. You'll be able to put them on.
I'm going to list them. I got these. I bought these at the, I went to the local, like the church thrift store in the area. They were 25% off. They were $7. And then I bought a bunch of shirts. I got 12 things and I spent $16. That was a good day.
All right. I'm making out this whole banner thing to do it correctly. So we know like who to mention and stuff. But
all right.
I'm going to keep Trash to Cash Podcast on there because they're going to reactivate their subscription out of the fantastic support in showing us that we're the number one reselling podcast that doesn't talk about reselling.
But yeah, I want to talk about reselling. Well, I do have. I started talking about it on the live that you guys like tricked me into. What you should tell me if I'm being recorded live. You know, like that would be the night.
Yeah, you have to tell people that.
I feel like that's probably something. I had a what do you call it? I thought I was not being recorded live. I thought I was going into a
safe space.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, but I started talking about last month. So this is July now. It's actually June, but by the time this comes out, it's July. And last month, Mike put me on the spot and made me talk about my 90-day total. And so I embarrassingly, begrudgingly, I don't know what the word is, but I put it out and I didn't know what it was. So I
reluctantly
at the starting gate, engines Robin, how's that song go? You know the song I'm talking about?
No.
But so my total last month was $74.69
Okay.
for June. Okay. Now it's July. I have to tell you guys every month now. It's not brag. Not that this is a brag number, but I just to be, what is it? Transparent? Is it transparent or just to be up on the up and up? Whatever. I'm going to show you my 90-day total as of 6:30 tonight. I don't think I've sold anything since. But look at you want to see it? Mike, are you paying attention?
No, he's not paying attention.
I'm working, Dan. Where?
94.19.
What was it before?
74.69.
Dude, come on. That's awesome.
I'm working, I told you guys I was working.
You're grinding.
I am grinding, but yeah.
I'm very, very proud of you, Dan. That is super, super awesome, man.
So hopefully it goes up next month too, because I got lucky with a few some nice big sales. I got some lucky on they had some nice sales at the thrift store, and I got some nice and that doesn't even count I was trying to look up my Poshmark. My Poshmark, because I've been cross listing, my Poshmark's been off the charts for Poshmark. So I did really well on Poshmark last month. But that has hurt. It's hurt my live sales because I don't. Well, not that my live sales are good before, but it kind of it's like a give and take, right? That makes any sense?
It's a balance.
Yeah, just like it. I don't. It's just hard to keep up with everything. So I didn't do a show last week because Keith was off. He couldn't do a show. So then I didn't do a show, and because he couldn't do a show 2 weeks ago, and I did it, and mine didn't go very well, and I didn't have a lot of stuff, and I haven't honestly I haven't really sourced many cards, so like I didn't have time to put cards together. That's why today, when I got done cleaning shoes, I was kind of like, I want to go through some of my cards to see what I have, if I have cards to do a show. But I'm going to a cookout on Wednesday, so I'm not going to do my show this week either. But I got to look for some cards because I've been doing my listings, getting my stuff, sourcing, listing, and doing my cross listing. By the time I get done with all that stuff, I really don't feel like messing with cards, to be honest, at night. Like, so a lot of stuff I buy lots on like eBay and stuff to get cards. So like that's like a time suck to sit there and look for cards all day. Anyway, I don't know.
So all these sales, Dan, what was your sale of the week?
My sale of the week was, I probably didn't have like I don't know if I had a really good one this week. Let me see. It's just been a bunch of just tons of, I didn't do a sale this weekend. My weekend was not like amazing. I think I did, I think I only had like 8 or 9 that I shipped out today, which is, not like crazy. I don't remember. They're all like, $20 and under. I did find I sold these. I might have sold these too cheap. I found them at the bins. I guess I'm just not. They're not really sale of the week, but it's a new brand of shoes I found. They're called Kush. You ever heard of Kush?
No.
They're like I don't know, some kind of. I found 2 pairs at the bins, but they're like kind of like leather. These are leather. The other ones are more of a canvas. I don't know what kind of. This stuff sole on them. They have like kind of a weird looking sole. I sold a pair for $30, and they were going. These were kind of. I thought they were a little bit. They're going like between $30 and $40. Some are higher, I think. But I just these look kind of like they've been used. They look pretty worn. But I wanted to take a shot on them, so I just priced them. And they sold in a day. So I felt like I listed them too cheap. And then I had 2 pairs. The other pair I listed these and sold them. And the next day I was cleaning the other ones and I listed those. And I was gonna do them. They're a different model, and they were gonna do them cheaper or more expensive. But when I was looking them up, it felt like $30 was good on those too. And those haven't sold. They've been listed for like a week now. But it's a new brand I found at the bins, and they're like super light. They're like under, like they're like 12 ounces. So paying like $1.89 a pound, like those. I sold one in a day, I guess. I don't know. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
100%.
But nothing. I think that $30 is like the most I sold anything for.
Well, at least you've been like positively listing, and you're reaping the rewards. You're seeing the benefits to that.
Yeah. So like I started keeping track because I used to keep track, and then I told Mary McQuain I was going to keep track in June, and that helps. Keeping track is like the best thing for me. So I kind of like have a goal I set for the week. I try to do daily. I try to break it up in daily, but by the end of the week, I would like to be more, but I don't know. This is what I've been going through is I never know, because Joe said he listed 25 things in a day. Is I've always struggled with, should I just list as many things as I can today and then don't list it because I don't have anything, or just consistently list like the same number every day?
Even though that I do it that way, even though I listed 25 things and then I didn't list today. No, when did I do it? I did it Saturday. Yeah, I listed like 25 things on Saturday, and then I listed maybe about 6 or 7 things yesterday, and I didn't do anything today. And the way my schedule is tomorrow, I probably won't list anything tomorrow. In my head, I know that I should save some of these and put them out like throughout but I just can't. Once it's done, I'm like,
no, yeah, 100%.
There's a potential sale. There's a potential sale there. I'm putting it out. And very rarely do I ever sell anything that I list right away, unless, there are a few times that you do that. But
so I'm starting to do it a little more aggressive pricing wise, because I want to see that. I want to see sales like right when I list.
So you're going to list them lower on the market?
The low end of sold comps, like not rock bottom, not auction, but at the low end. Well, I'll say it really depends, because if there's certain things like the Halloween thing, I don't necessarily have to take an offer, but condition may dictate that, because of the condition of the cover, where if it's under that 20%, which that would have been at, it was $25 less, so it was probably 16.6%, I think. Then why not? Like, I want somebody.
What did you have into those? What did you have into it? Did you say? I missed it if you did.
No, I didn't say $1.
Yeah, that's good.
Man,
So just that's with just going back on that is, if I listed those shoes, those Kush shoes, the ones I sold, I have 2 pairs and they were the same size. And if I had listed them both at the same time, would that guy had bought the other pair, or would he have bought both pairs? Maybe he wanted both pairs, because I had them priced for like $30. And I thought about emailing him to ask him to make sure he wanted those, because I was going to list these. And then I was like, I didn't, because they were like different. They were different. And I just didn't feel like waiting. I wanted to ship them. But that's what I was thinking about. Like, I could have maybe got 2 sales, but they weren't like ready to list, I guess, immediately that day. But I just feel like I want to list every day if I can. Like, I guess I feel better, because like the other side is on my car, like with the cards, I haven't barely listed. So I sold a card this weekend, but I haven't listed cards in forever. And so like, I don't sell anything because I'm not doing anything with they're basically just sitting there. So I always struggle with that, because like the one day I was doing 10 listings, and I took pictures of like 14 things, and I was like, well, should I list all 14? And then I was like, well, I'll save these. And then like the next day I listed my 10 things, and then I had enough. I had 9. I had 5 more. So I had 9. I had 9 extra. And that's what I saved those. And that's what I ended up listing yesterday so then I would have went 2 days without listing anything. That I had 9 things I listed yesterday. I was supposed to do a 10th yesterday, but I just never came and found something. So I had that down on my thing. I always struggle with that. I don't know what I should do, because it would be list 20 things today.
Yeah.
I wish I could list 20 things every day, but I just felt like I'd rather have at least get some every day. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it would help my store if I broke up those 12, those 20 items and 5 each day or whatever like that. But I just feel like once I did all the work and it's there, I might, because it might sell that day,
Yeah.
But
I list all my, so I list all my items that like my 10 listings. I list them throughout the day, like while I'm taking pictures, or if I took extras, I can start the day before. I list them and leave them as drafts, and then I've been uploading them all at the same time, like just going through at the end of the night, and I check them over to make sure, like I have the SKU number in there, and just to make sure, because sometimes I'm listing 3:00 in the morning, I'm tired, so I just want to make sure I don't mess anything up. So I have done that. Oh, I did have a 10th item for that. I was like, what did I do? There's a shirt I took a picture of, and it looks like when I'm looking at it again, it looks like there's a stain on it that I didn't see when I was looking at it. So then like I got to go pull it out to see if it's actually there, if it was something with the lighting. That was it. I knew that. I was like there. I was trying to. I felt like I had a 10th thing yesterday. I don't know. That was it. And I might end up having a list on Mercari because I took all my Mercari stuff down. In July, Mercari's doing a thing where they are you can, if you buy something like used pre-owned clothing, that you can get like an exchange where the seller keeps the money, and then if you're not happy with, there's fine print to it, I'm assuming. Well, there is fine print, but I haven't read the fine print. You can get like you can get credit, Mercari credit, if you're not happy with your order. But then the seller keeps their money. So there might be people on Mercari looking for some clothes. So I might have to start putting my clothes back up there. Sorry. Are you taking of these, the members?
Yeah.
I think
Oh, sorry. I thought we were doing a podcast.
Yeah. And these are the people that help us pay for it, Dan. Don't say it. Don't say it. Hey, do me a favor. Doggy bag people, thank y'all very much. We love you three. We love you three very much. There's your names out there. Make sure you follow the doggy bag people. We love them.
Thank you.
We lost 419 Sports Guy because, like Terrence Howard said, it's hard out here for a pimp. And then Trash Cash has abandoned us. But that's probably demotivation. Thank you very much to Mike Mako, Meet Us Trash Cash Podcast. If y'all did not see that, make sure you go watch that. Check that out in last week's episode. And shout out to go for Paul's merch, Eagles and Beagles, Triple R Collections, and Lad 5-Point Flipper. We love you all.
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you.
Yeah,
we appreciate listening. I thought I checked. I thought we had a new person too.
Now back to this episode of Dan Selfishly Talking. Continue, Dan.
I was talking about reselling stuff. Thought we were a reselling podcast. You can talk then. What do you got? You just gonna be rude now? I don't care. I'll talk. I was telling you about Mercari. I hate Mercari.
Oh my God! You cannot say that about reselling marketplaces, Dan.
Why?
It's not authorized. Can't say you hate places.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
No.
Stop with confidence. So I might end up listing some clothes on there tonight since it starts tomorrow morning. I got to do my cross listing today. We do need, if you're going to talk about members and stuff, we need Joe. You can't just like hold the money for forever. You have to we have to spend it. We need to do something with it.
Yeah, it's spent.
What'd you spend it on?
Myself. Oh, Jesus.
What'd you buy? What'd you say? What'd you say?
It's the same answer. He said himself, and I said whores, and that's the same thing.
I think we need to look into getting rid of the duck.
You want to pay for something now?
Well, if we have money, we could use it so that we can put ourselves back on.
He just joins the podcast and started ordering shit.
What do you mean? I thought how much money we got?
I don't know. We got to send you.
I don't think enough to get rid of the duck.
I was supposed to bring this up probably 2 weeks ago, and then it's just you guys
enough to get rid of the duck if we do it every yes, as long as we have Mike Metco and trash to cash, it's enough to get rid of the duck, I think.
But I had someone message me on Instagram. They really enjoy our podcast, but at work they're not allowed to have YouTube up, so they can only listen to us on audio.
Yeah.
So
I got to talk to Jimmy and figure out how we do the Spotify and the iTunes.
Well, iTunes, I don't think he ever did iTunes because iTunes was hooked up to my account, and I couldn't give it to you guys when I left.
Can you do it? What?
You gotta snip that out, man.
What came out?
When you spit,
what came out of your mouth?
Nothing.
it's just malted milk. That was malted milk.
But Sam, if his milkshake came out.
No, it's a malt, Joe. Joe's gonna throw up.
I turned around because I didn't
See, that would be a point where we would need to have audio listeners.
That's how COVID started.
Oh.
No, that was a bat in China.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
It wasn't like a bat in China right there. It might have been bat saliva. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
2.0. Prepare for lockdown, folks.
I can't do another lockdown.
Yeah.
I'm still in lockdown. Someone I used to work with, they messaged me last week.
They may have a bulk lot of 375 face masks. You'll be good.
Someone I used to work with, they messaged me and asked me what I was up to. And I said, I'm up to the exact same thing I was up to when we left work 5 years ago.
Oh, did you not go back after COVID?
No. I dealt cards. I worked in the poker room. They didn't have we didn't have poker for the longest time because you had to handle the cards. So they didn't have it. And then by the time when they brought it back at a smaller scale.
Yeah, it was shorthanded. It was like
they didn't need me
with face masks.
They didn't need me anymore. So they didn't need my services.
Well, Mike, you're supposed to sneeze into your elbow. Like
well,
that.
I understand that, but I'm not in public. I can sneeze wherever the hell I want in my room.
You're kind of in public. You're on a platform.
I'm happy to be on a podcast. I'll keep it in there. I don't care. Y'all can watch Gorillas of the Mist. Call Jane Seymour or Sigourney Weaver or whoever the hell you want to call. I should have a picture of her coming through. Whatever. Normally I would, of course. Normally I would sneeze in my elbow. Problem is, like if someone came out, which it did, I didn't want to have to sit here with it in my elbow.
I hear you.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did have last week we were talking about those Imaginex. I talked about my Imaginex. I sold them. I think I told you guys, right?
Yeah, you told
me.
No,
you didn't tell us
I switched the price.
You reduced the price to $15 or something.
Yeah, I had them priced for $25 and I listed them for $14.99. And that other one, the dog one, Kevin he texted me and told me to crop my picture.
Yeah.
So he had me redo my listing and give me a different price. And then I was watching his video today before we came on here, just in case you brought it up. I would be up to date on Kevin's video. And he was like talking about cropping your pictures and stuff. I feel like I inspired that video.
Wow, what was wrong with your picture?
He said it was just too big. Like there's too much space. Because it's like a little Imaginex guy. I don't know if I have the
bat dog. It was too small in the middle of the frame.
And I took a bad picture of it.
Zoom in or crop it. But I inspire a ton of things. Kevin's, when he's talking about like live selling is not for everybody, or
I think that was about me too. See, that was the original picture.
Okay.
And then Kevin went through my pictures and told me how to list it. I can't. Then I have to. Oh my God. You guys talk while I look it up. You guys don't really care about this. No one cares about this.
That's y'all's warning. Prepare for the Fourth Reich. All right. Kevin's coming for y'all. He's going to tell you what to do.
No, he's.
Yes. You're going to get him. He tells me all the time.
Now that's my picture.
Much better.
It's going to sell,
very nice.
hopefully. Hopefully it
Yeah.
sells.
From a little different angle.
Yep. Yep. I told him I was going to retake the picture. He said, no need. Because I just cropped that one, but I might. But I had it when I had my it's in my closet here, and my closet was it was buried between. I had my stuff out for taking pictures of clothes and stuff, and doing laundry and stuff. I had all kinds of junk in front of my door. I used to leave my door open half the time, and now I try to make an effort to close it. So I don't really want to work because I do my pictures of my clothes in my room. I don't like this. I try not to live in my inventory. So now I make sure I close my door. So and I put everything away. You guys listening to me? Am I even here?
You're here. We're listening.
Yeah, so you just don't care.
I'm still picturing Mike sneezing and everything that he's had for the last 3 days to eat coming out. But anyway.
Craziness, huh?
You'll be okay, Joe.
Yeah, it will be.
That's not the worst thing you've ever seen, is it?
No.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
It really is. Oh, let's see. Where am I at here?
What's Mike doing here? What are we doing, Mike? Fill us in what you're doing.
I'm doing my Rubik's Cube. I told you. Y'all want to sit here?
God.
Y'all want to?
You have an attention span of an ant.
Huh?
Your attention span is.
Yeah, what the heck, man? How do you think that makes Joe and I feel when we're talking, we're spilling our hearts out here, and you're just playing Rubik's Cube and
there's a formula to that. Isn't there a formula to how you?
Yeah, I tried watching a YouTube video. I couldn't figure it out.
Algorithm. Yeah, there we go. So we'll make a reseller related. There's an algorithm to a Rubik's Cube.
Did you figure it out yet?
Whatever. I've been playing solitaire.
No, you don't have to figure it out. All you do is so you get your bottom line. You get your bottom line like that one there. Like you see how the yellow, this side.
That's something to do with the middle. The middle.
You need a blue red.
You gotta turn the top.
I take that there.
And then flip it back.
Yeah. All you do
sideways.
All you do is take this, move it out, and then you got to keep going until blue red's there.
Why don't you just take the stickers off and put them back?
We're not 3 anymore, Joe.
Oh,
I wanted to play Rubik's Cube because the Rubik's Cube are expensive. Those are like $8. Did you know that? They're like $8.
Not necessarily. I got a brand new OG one from 1980s.
Yeah,
I think it's not the original one, but I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
Well, how much did it cost?
I looked it up and I was like, I should probably list that.
But I found one at the bins, but it was from it was for the White Sox. I don't know if it was a stadium giveaway or if it was just like an off-brand. But so I bought it because I was excited about playing. I wanted to do Rubik's Cube. And when I was messing with it, someone had taken all the stickers off and they messed with the stickers.
No, they really went down recently.
Really?
Well, there's one at auction that sold for $28 plus. There's one at $40 plus shipping.
Oh my god, they're expensive.
I mean, it's a brand new one, 32 best offer.
I don't know. So I'm playing solitaire right now. Then I'll get bored of that, and then I'll play Tetris, and then I'll play Farkle sometimes.
There's one for $50. It's the original box and seal, which is what mine has.
Do you play solitaire like with 1 card draw or the 3 cards?
3 card.
Oh, okay.
Is that the good one, right? 3 card, right?
Professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
I guess. I don't know. I used to play Yahtzee by myself.
Mm-hmm. Any food talk this week before we go?
That grilled cheese sandwich that you made the other day was just toast. It was just bread.
No, it wasn't. It had a piece of cheese. It was grilled cheese.
1 piece.
I even had acknowledgement in the comments that it was great. That was great. We can't talk about that. We're trying to get Dave to resubscribe. We don't want to rate it.
So let's talk about.
But But Sam did make grilled cheese for lunch today for us, and we only had 4 pieces of cheese. So her sandwich got 2 pieces, and my 2 sandwiches each had 1. She didn't even make me one with 2 pieces.
What'd you have with the grilled cheese? Anything?
She gave me some Ruffles, and I was like, "Hey, what the hell is this? We have Sun Chips in there. Why do I have Ruffles?" And she's like, "I was trying to switch it up," and I was like, "What? What do we got?" She's like, "There's some chip dip, jalapeno dip," and it was like jalapeno popper dip, like kind of like the sour cream and onion, cream cheese mixed with whatever in the tub. And I was like, well, hell yeah. Who the hell eats Ruffles plain? Ruffles should never be eaten plain. It's like tortilla chips should never be eaten plain.
I'm a French onion dip guy.
I understand the French onion.
Yeah.
We didn't have any French onion, and I'm perfectly fine with jalapeno dip instead.
That sounds pretty good.
But like Ruffles by themselves.
Do you have a pickle? Do you have a pickle?
What? No.
Do you have a pickle with your sandwiches?
No. What?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Grilled cheese and pickle?
You sound sad.
Like a pickle spear on the side.
You have a pickle? I'm like, no. I'm like,
I like having pickles on the side.
I do like a pickle. I do like a pickle though.
I had Wendy's. For lunch.
Yeah, what'd you have?
I had
Saucy nugs.
No. I just got I did my shipping. I ran to drop off my shipping, and my brother watched Dodger. I did that when he's putting together my chair, so I bought him lunch. I got a spicy chicken sandwich and fries, and he got a Dave single and fries. It was in the app you could get 2 for $7. So you get a single chicken, spicy chicken, or 10-piece nugget. You get 2 of those for $7. So I got him a Dave single, and I got a spicy chicken. Which then I felt bad because I should have got regular chicken so I could have given Dodger some chicken, but I got spicy chicken, so he couldn't have the spicy chicken. So I gave him some French fries. He was happy.
All right, here we go. Because they had this on another podcast that I watch, and I have to.
What podcast?
Well, I won't tell it because I don't want people to.
All right.
We're gonna do this and then we'll sign off. But I think this will be fun. Let's see. All right, top 10 most iconic fast food items. Well, this is not.
Whatever. Joe's supposed to get some?
No, because that's his thing. They did a survey where it was ranking that, and I'm trying to figure out where the hell it was. Talk about something because I'm trying to find this.
Joe, what's Mike doing?
I don't know.
You think he'll snip this part out?
He was stealing a bit from somebody else, and
yeah, what the heck?
Couldn't even do that right. I
didn't know we were stealing stuff from other people now.
I had a slice of cheesesteak pizza this week. It wasn't that good.
No. Where'd you get it from?
Some pizza shop not far from here. It was just a slice. I went in and got a slice. I was actually
on my way back. How much does a slice cost?
I think that was $4 maybe.
Oh wow. Here we get a whole pizza for $5. $5.99. A little Caesars.
Yeah. Well, this was it was on my way back from work. I stopped, got a slice of pizza, and I don't know. It looked good, but it was dry. It had no sauce on it. I expected some sort of sauce on it. It just had cheese. It had the dough, cheese, and cheesesteak meat with no sauce on it.
That doesn't sound very good.
No.
I want pizza now. Oof.
You want pizza now?
Yeah.
Have you eaten dinner yet?
Do you want pizza or do you want?
I had shrimp. I had shrimp for dinner.
Wow, you must have had a good week selling. You're eating shrimp, getting a new chair.
My brother got some shrimp he was gonna grill today, but he didn't feel like it. So then he's like, I got a bag of shrimp in there. Do you want to make some shrimp? And I said, okay. So I made shrimp with just thaw out the shrimp and you melt the stick of butter and then you put You put some butter in a pan, put the shrimp on the pan. I season the shrimp, and then I put
What
I
kind of
just have
seasoning?
butter. I have some
Old
leftover
Bay?
butter. Huh?
Old Bay seasoning?
No, I used garlic powder, and then what is it? Onion buttery. It's like a is it Kinder's? Kinder's, I think. I use
What
that,
about
and
your
then
Tinder?
Kinder. I think it's Kinder.
Hmm.
There's some kind of seasoning I found in there, in the cabinet, and then I did I put oregano? I don't think I put oregano. I don't remember. And then so you have some butter left over, and then you mix in breadcrumbs. I use panko breadcrumbs. You mix it up with the butter, and then you put that over the top of the shrimp when you bake it, 350 for 20 minutes. Then I had a baked potato and vegetable.
Do you hear that thunder? Do you hear it?
I hear it. No, I don't hear it. Is it thunder in there?
Yeah.
I don't have any Inside Edition.
Oh yeah,
updates.
yo, you see the college guy? What's his name?
Oh, the Idaho guy?
Yeah, he took a plea.
I saw a quick before when I was waiting for my computer to not mess up. I was watching TikTok and I saw something. I didn't get to finish watching it, so he did take a plea.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that would have been on Inside Edition. I didn't watch Inside Edition today because I was here.
Anything? What's the latest on your the Diddy trial?
They were closing. They did closing testimony last week and P. Diddy, he had no witnesses. He rested with no witnesses.
Yeah, those aren't the kind of witnesses you want. He had witnesses.
So, I don't know if something happened since. I did see on other, like just from TikTok and stuff, I saw that there's a basketball player being investigated for betting on betting. You have the federal
on his games, or
I don't. They didn't say. They said prop betting and games from like 2 years ago. So then, like all of a sudden, people on TikTok are finding his team was down by like 9-7, and the game was like they were like plus 7.5, and it was losing, and it was like 3 seconds left, and he got the ball inbounded to him, and he raced down the field to score a bucket so they would cover. So like. You don't know if that's from that, but people found that and they're like, "Oh, look at this!" So there's been a lot of those.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I guess he's supposed to get paid he's on the Pistons. He's going to get a new contract, and this came out. And they halted all the conversation on that. So no one cares about that. But I thought I don't have any other. I have no. I don't. I've been living in my own bubble, watching Survivor.
What season? Did we ever figure that out?
Well, yeah. Well, someone asked me in the comments, but I have it going nonstop. Basically, I take off to watch Pat McAfee during the day, and then I try to stop because I'm watching on Paramount Plus. That might be the worst app invented. It's like awful. So, like, if I fall asleep, it like I don't know how to get back to where I was at. So I try to stop it. I might watch one episode when we get done with this. Because it's a good spot, but I watched like a season in like 2 days. So right now I'm on season 45, but I'm gonna have to go back.
You watch these series as they were live, because you're a Survivor guy.
Yeah, I've been watching Survivor since
these
2000.
So you know who won.
Well, yeah, I know who won.
So what's the good part?
Like, what?
You know who's getting voted off.
I don't know every tribal council who's getting voted off.
But you kind of like know the.
You know,
but now I can study the game. Now I know who they're. So when I go on Survivor,
for your big competition coming up, what? I don't.
No, if I got in a competition, it'd be the Biggest Losers. Are they bringing that back?
Didn't that guy die?
Well, I think you'd be the biggest loser on Survivor.
Yeah, you don't want to be the first one voted off.
Yeah, but would you rather be the first or the last?
Huh?
What would be worse if you're the first one kicked off or you're the last one kicked off? How about would you rather be the first one kicked off or the last one kicked off before the merge? No one watches. Does anyone else watch Survivor? You watch Survivor?
No.
I did.
I watched some. It popped up on my YouTube the other day, and it was I stopped watching. I was watching Survivor before dinner, but I wanted to make sure I got in Kevin's video before we recorded the podcast. So I had to stop to make sure I'm in a good spot in Survivor. But I stopped so I could make sure I got up to date on Commonwealth Picker video. And it was like a 38-minute video, so I had to make sure I had some time in there, Mike. Just in case you brought it up, did you watch Kevin's video? So I can say yeah.
But you know who?
No,
you know who won.
I haven't seen the one today.
Yeah, but there has been these newer ones. So I went all the way back. I've been watching since season 24, I think. I knew all those winners because I've seen those. I've rewatched those before too.
24. What are they on now?
They're going to be on 49.
Holy shit!
Don't you watch Survivor?
No,
You should.
no. I remember. The last person I can tell you that won was that gay dude. That
was the first season. Richard,
no,
wasn't he?
no. That had to be like season 5 or 6 or something.
Why don't there might have been other
What was his name? Richard? Was it Richard?
Richard Hatch.
Oh yeah.
He was the first one.
He was the very first one.
Yeah.
Did he like not pay taxes or something too?
Yeah,
Did
he went to jail too.
He went to jail.
Yeah. He was the very first winner in 2000.
Well, I mean, at least he's gay, so it's less painful than
Oh
normal.
my god.
Oh,
Talking about jail. What? I just pointed out at the fact.
can you snip in the disclaimer right here? Just pop it up on the screen.
I'm putting up another disclaimer. It will be up at the front.
All right. I didn't say anything.
It carries through the entire show.
Yeah, it covers everything. What's wrong? At least he was comfortable.
Can't we just end this?
Oh man, I was gonna do my fast food quiz.
All right, let's do your fast food then. Let's
All
do
right.
it. I like food talk. So anyway,
What are the most ordered menu items at these fast food restaurants, fast food places? McDonald's.
Nuggets.
French fries.
Dan gets it with the French fries. Burger King.
Whopper.
Both Whopper.
I said it first.
I said it first.
Joe said it first.
Thank you.
You would take a side.
Taco Bell.
Burrito.
Regular taco.
Burrito Supreme.
Both are wrong. Wrong.
Taco Supreme.
Wrong.
Nachos Bel Grande.
Nope. Do they even have Nacho Bel Grande anymore?
I don't even know. They don't have a 7-layer burrito. That's my favorite burrito.
Yeah. Nope, not
The
it.
drink. The drink. The
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
No.
Cinnamon Twist.
Nope.
Chips.
Nope.
Pintos and beans.
Nope. They're just beans and cheese there. Pintos and cheese, is it? I don't know. You said pintos and beans.
What is it?
No.
What is it?
It's something that's supreme.
Taco Supreme.
What?
Taco Supreme.
No.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, Crunchwrap Supreme.
That's what I was trying to guess. I couldn't remember what it's called.
You gave it to him, so that don't count.
That
Crazy.
means that's the international sign for
Yeah,
Crunchwrap.
It's pulling two sides
Yeah.
of it, damn it.
Yeah.
How else do you eat it, Dan? How do you eat your Crunchwrap Supreme? Okay, well then just do
When I'm
that.
driving down the street in my 6'4".
Oh, wow.
Jocking the bitches. Dan smacks the hose with a Crunchwrap.
I would never do that.
All right, what's the next restaurant?
Don't make me tortilla again.
Oh god.
Okay. I got a kid. I can make tortilla jokes. Dairy Queen.
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
What kind?
M&M. Vanilla.
No.
Freeze.
Huh?
What is it?
Vanilla M&M Blizzard.
No, it's a Blizzard. You gotta be specific.
Snicker. Oreo.
Yep, Oreo Blizzard.
That's my favorite, but I get it with
ordered-
chocolate ice cream.
That's the most ordered item there. It's crazy. Subway.
Cold cut trio.
Nope.
6 foot. I mean, 6 foot, 6-inch cold
You
cut.
ain't gotta get specific with 6-inch. Just,
Oh, well, now we don't have to get specific. We had to go. I said Blizzard. That should be a
this
win.
is a type of sandwich. What sandwich is the number one
Meatball.
selling food?
The cold cut.
Meatball.
No.
Cold cut.
No. You give up?
No.
Steak and cheese.
Veggie.
No.
Veggie's really good. I had that, but I used to get that.
Veggie terrible.
Yeah, I used to get it too, but no.
Sweet onion teriyaki.
Nope.
Chicken bacon ranch. Chicken bacon
No.
I
ranch.
don't even know what they have. Just tell me. I don't care. Somebody sucks.
All American Club.
What is that?
I never even heard of it.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Turkey, ham, bacon, like a club sandwich, all American.
We don't have that.
No.
Never heard of it.
You
That's
most definitely did.
That's a cold cut combo. I got it.
No, it's not because bacon is not cold.
The
cut.
Italian BMT is more popular than the cold cut American Club.
Obviously, it's not, Dan.
I've never heard of the American Club in my life.
I'm winning 4-2. Go ahead. Next.
That's an all American sub. It's a club sandwich.
Don't they have Subways in Canada? What's up there?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. I'm sure Mike's going to say something here.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. All right. What's the next restaurant?
Shout out to all our Canadian folks, don't you know? Hey,
A.
Do you have another place to eat?
Dan, quick, say something racist.
I'm never gonna say
I got
anything.